Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, Facebook? What's up? It's blessed day. Blessed day. I have an awesome topic today. Well, for me, it is. Uh, yeah, if you have never voted and you just think that politics don't evolve around you or uh, it has nothing to do with me, stick with me because it does. It does. Politics has everything to do with you. That's what we wasn't taught in school. I was never taught to go vote or anything. Um, yeah, it's because I'll say this: we all have a voice, and the reason that this world gets the way it is because we don't vote. We think, oh, voting has nothing to do with me. I can't make a change. I can't do whatever it may be. Well, I'm here to tell you you can make a change. Every one of us can make a change. I never realized how important voting was because I've had my rights taken. I got my rights taken back when I freshly turned 18. I caught a robbery second charge and just never could. I tried one or two times, but something along the lines, I just never could vote. So when I got in drug court and I caught another charge, I'm thinking, man, this sucks. I'll never be able to vote again. And I was asked about this a while back. That why do you watch so much politics? Why do you make these videos about political stuff? Well, let me tell you something. For somebody who's been a drug addict, whose voice was never heard, who didn't care if the world was on fire or not. Uh, I've come to realize that's what the the government wanted me to do, not vote. And if I did vote, they wanted me to vote for who they said to vote for. And I've learned that if we'd all do our research before we just vote for somebody. And yeah, I'll be honest. Every politician is a corrupt individual. Every politician is going to tell you what the people wants to hear. But that's when it comes up to us. We have to go dig in, dig what they stand for, dig what their values are, and we vote based on that. We don't vote based on what they're telling us, what they're going to do, because what they say they're going to do is totally different than what they do. Some cases it's true, some cases it ain't. Look at where we're at now, and I ain't saying a party because there's two candidates right now that I would back either one of them if there's two, Robert F. Kennedy and Trump. Why do I say that? Because everything that Trump said he was going to do, he done. And until that man tells me he's going to do something and he don't, then I'm not going to. And even if it's one thing that he don't do, if he tries to do it, he tried to do everything that he said he was going to do. Now, Robert F. Kennedy, the reason I like him, he comes from the Kennedys. He's already has a name out there. Robert F. Kennedy, John F. Kennedy. I mean, John F. Kennedy, I believe, is one of the greatest presidents that we could ever imagine. I mean, in like, I don't know, that he said that we have no room in this country or this society for a secret society, and we don't. A secret society will destroy a country. If you have no borders, if you have a dictator who's in a secret society, look at Bohemian Grove. Go watch the documentary that was put out way before uh, Trump ever run, before Obama run. Look at it. I mean, you have people in power going to these satanic rituals, and I care less really if they go to a secret society or not. But when you have people planning on destroying a country and selling it out, I don't care if it was Trump, I'd be saying the same thing. Because when you go into another, let's take Ukraine for example. We went over there and we knew that we was going to overthrow their government because we wanted to mine their resources, knowing that Ukraine had a peace deal with Russia that we wouldn't bring weapons into Ukraine or they wouldn't join NATO after Putin pretty much begged NATO to let him in. Now, why wouldn't NATO let him in? Because every good villain needs a bad villain. And I mean, peace is, you could do peace through strength every way, every way. I believe in free. I believe every person should have freedom. Every person should have a republic. Let me say that again. Every country should have a republic, not a democracy, because democracy comes. You want freedom. You want an open society. You don't want nothing to be done in secret or whatever, not unless it comes to our military. And let the people have a say. If they want a new president, let them vote them in. But don't be going as far and paper ballot, paper ballot. I don't care if it takes 10 years to count or however long they're saying it takes to count. Let them take that long to count them. As long as they can count them and verify them. And have voter ID. That way you know the person who they're saying they are is voting. And anyways, I lost my voting rights. And I never thought that voting had anything to do with me. I always thought it was a rigged system that even if I voted, it wouldn't do me no good. Come to find out that's the way it's going, but I'm still voting. When you don't vote is an extra vote that the dictators once they can use. They can use your vote to vote for themselves, and it's crazy. That's why it's important for all of us to vote. And I mean, even if you're, even if the person don't win who you vote for, uh, keep voting. I mean, that's your voice. Your vote is your voice. And if we should, us as a country, should start researching the places where we shop, because some of these big businesses are supporting things that we don't agree with. They don't like freedom. They're trying to push an agenda behind their big corporation, and it's bad. So yeah, I mean, but it ain't about one party or another. Don't vote for somebody just because uh, they got an R or a D behind their name. Do your research. Dig in. Get into politics. Don't just jump in head first like I did and try to get caught up because you'll never get caught up. You don't want to vote for somebody who's going to be selling this out to another country. That way they could take over our country. If you have no borders, you have no country because everybody will be blended in. And yeah, we need to get back to um, simple voting, simple everything. But anyways, I want to just make this little video here. It's going up on Rumble and BitChute. I'll probably take it off Rumble. But yeah, get into it. Don't let them take your vote. When you don't vote, they use that vote. You better believe that. And it's important. And I never realized how important it was for a Second Amendment, uh, owning a gun, how big of a deal that is until I caught a few felonies and I can't have a gun. I mean, I'd love to hunt. If I wasn't a felon, I'd have 5 or 6 guns. Because your Second Amendment specifically tells you that it's to protect us from a tyrannical government, a radical government, an evil government who tries to turn their people against their people. And yeah, the British, that's the reason they got to take their weapons home is to use them, get familiar with them, practice with them. And I mean, a person don't know how many rights you have until you've lost a few of them. And being a felon, it hurts. It dampens you. But there is ways to get rid of it, and that's what I'm in the process of doing. But it's a long, hard road to be able to get back to the place where you first was, to where you could live comfortably, uh, do the things that an ordinary person would be able to do. Well, hope everybody has a great day. I just figured I'd throw my 2 cents in. Like, share. Well, don't share, but follow this channel. Follow Patriots Talk. Hope everybody has a great day. And remember, at all times, Jesus loves you.